The Nets postgame show on Yes is brought to you in part by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play.
Taking a look at the Nets' leading scorers tonight, Kevin Durant, he led the way, 28. There were 7 players in double figures tonight, including Nick Claxton. He had 18. Cam Thomas leading all bench players with 17. The bench, they combined for a season-high total of 50. Joe Harris also had 8 points tonight, and 10 total players found their way onto the score sheet. We talked about the Nets needing secondary scoring. They found it. Frank, everybody played, and everybody in the plus column.
Yeah, and I really think Royce O'Neal got it started by knocking down some shots early. He had the 10 points. I had a bet with Rebecca. I said, I don't think he'll get to 18. But he did play. Well, it's a lot of money.
Okay.
She's up until tonight. He comes in there, he's firing away. But to Rebecca's point, it wasn't just the shooting. He also dishing assists. And Alex from The Athletic mentioned that that was a career high assist for Cam Thomas tonight.
And I think it's fair for us to step back for a second, because this is a great basketball performance by the Brooklyn Nets. When you look at the stats and you look at how they played, they have been living in a tornado of distraction for the past week, and in particular past couple of days. So for these guys to go on the road, which is probably a really good thing for them to get away a little bit from it, but to go on the road and to be able to focus and play hard like they did, including Kevin Durant, it's a testament to them.
Markieff Morris has been back a few games now from personal leave. 7.5 minutes on the floor tonight. He spoke a few moments ago with Megan.
Markieff, Jock said that the message was to support each other. How are you guys able to do that tonight?
We just came to play basketball, man. We played a great game. I think guys just locked in from the beginning. You know, all the stuff we got going on with the team. I just think we just zeroed in and blocked all that stuff out and got the win.
When you talk about zeroing in, 32 assists tonight, what did you see that allowed you guys to move the ball so effectively on the offensive end?
It's not really just thinking. We're just playing. You know, it's a fresh season, 9 games in. A bunch of guys have not played with each other yet, so it's not supposed to work right away. You know, we probably had the best game of the season. We gelled and got the win tonight.
You guys had to play a small ball lineup. How are you guys able to contain it and be so effective on that side?
Just playing hard. We seen that we had the advantage of running the floor. And we small, but we're not really that small. So it's like, that's the new NBA now, and then you got to be able to, you know, play bigger than the size you are.
I got to ask you, what was your reaction to seeing KD make that move in that first quarter when the defender hit the split?
That was crazy. I seen somebody drop somebody, but when you go for all 4 moves, that's when it's crazy. But God, that's my guy, so I hope he's good.
Yep. Lots more still to do on the Nets postgame show. We'll continue breaking down this blowout.
Sorry about that.
Thanks for coming back with us on the postgame with all the things circling around them. The Nets went on the road tonight looking for a few good vibes to return, and they got the job done in emphatic fashion. Let's check out the highlights. First quarter, Kevin Durant getting to work early, dropping a little fadeaway and 1 3-point play. 12 points in the opening period for KD, just the beginning.
Yeah, Porzingis came over late, drew the foul on him. Then here's Kevin Durant. Look at this move. Poor Daniel Gafford. Can people cut the guy a little slack? And Kevin Durant did, by the way, Rebecca. He said, I think he slipped a little bit.
He said he slipped on Sweat. He was being a good guy there.
Nets finished the half on an 11-0 run. Durant, the 3-ball there. 69-57 Brooklyn at break time. Third quarter, some nice ball movement.
And look, once again, Kevin Durant passing out. Joe Harris, the extra pass, Nick Claxton. How many dunks, Rebecca? I know you documented during the game. How many?
My friend Frank told me it was 4 dunks.
23-point lead. Later, KD keeping the blowout going. Cam Thomas zipping home, finding him.
Look at that. And that's the shot Cam Thomas, I think, on another night might have taken. Takes a deep breath, finds Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant gets the dunk.
In the
Speaking
fourth,
of dunks.
Yeah. There's a dunk. KD is 10th assist. Later, Utah Watanabe, the steal, all the way the other way.
You know, he went to George Washington University. It is a big deal for him to be playing there.
And the smiles you guys talked about, there's some video evidence. An easy win, Watanabe with the block here.
I'll tell you what, he's been really good for them as a role player. Poor Taj Gibson. Had to get blocked by a much younger guy. Taj Gibson's thinking, what are you putting me in this game for?
Look at Nets cruise to the 128-86 win. Kevin Durant finished just 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. It was tied for the largest margin of victory on the road in team history. Royce O'Neal finished up with 13 points and 8 assists. Moments ago, he caught up with the media.
Royce, when you look at I guess first off, what was your thoughts when you heard that Kyrie was suspended, and how did you find out?
I mean, we, all the outside noise and everything. I mean, it's tough. I mean, we just had to focus on, keep the focus on the game, and keep our, game plan and discipline to come out and execute to get this win.
And I guess in his absence, I mean, you clearly took on some playmaking roles in his absence. I mean, could you just touch on how it affected you in the game plan and what you were tasked with doing?
I mean, just, whatever this team needs from me, I'm going to, try to step up to the plate, whether I got to be a playmaker, scorer, defender, anything. I think, just having that versatility to, impact the game in whatever way I have to, for us to win, that's what I'm going to do.
Royce, was the 8 assists, was that something Jock or someone on the coaching staff said they'd want to see more out of you, or was that just kind of the way the game went?
I mean, I think that's just kind of how the game went. I mean, I think we had, 30-some assists overall. I think everybody knew, the ball had to move. The focus going to be on Kevin. So, I mean, everybody else stepped up. I think just, driving the paint, creating open looks for everybody else, and, everybody just being ready to play, step up to every game.
Have you played point guard before?
I mean, I try to play a little bit 1 through 5, whatever I got to do. I play point guard, shooting guard, try to be versatile, play different positions.
And then what was your view, I think it was the end of the bench when Kevin had that first quarter transfer?
I mean, that was tough. I think you seen everybody's reaction. I mean, it is a great player, and then, that's just how everybody's supporting, teammates. I mean, a highlight play like that, we go back after the game and talk about it in the moment. You celebrate and then keep moving.
I think seems like almost every game we're in here talking about defense after the game and where your guys' failings have been on that end of the floor. Today, on a lot of occasions, you went small, were outsized, and yet this might have been your best defensive performance of the year. I mean, how do you explain that?
I mean, I think when you're missing guys, it creates, opportunity for others to step up. We knew it was going to be a collective defensive effort, especially rebounding. I mean, I think our focus on defense really, creates opportunities on offense, and that's what we had to do to focus on today. I mean, every game is the defense. We want to, increase that and make that better every game.
I know, obviously, you're not going to have Kyrie for a while, but even when you get Joe back, when Seth is back and when Ben is back, are there things that you guys can take from this game and the way you guys kind of rotated and helped the helper and did all of the little things that you need to do to win that you can carry forward even when you guys are close to full strength?
For sure. I mean, once we get everybody back healthy and, everybody back, we just going to continue building on, every game, learning from every game. It's going to be a collective team win, night in and night out. I think our focus on defense, we can score, how many ever points, but defense and rebound is something we've been focused on and going to keep getting better at.
Lots of solid performances all over the floor tonight, including Edmund Sumner and Joe Harris. Let's hear from both of them, starting with Sumner.
Edmund, so many things are working for you guys tonight. What stood out to you, and what were your biggest takeaways?